Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dr. Guyton, the Heart Resetter, and today I want to talk about when you should let everything go, when you should decide to leave. I'm no longer going to deal with this situation. I get this question all the time. Should I stay? Should I go? And one thing I want y'all to understand is, as a relationship coach, it's not my job to tell you the exact moment that you should leave. It should be your decision, and you should come to the conclusion that you should leave. But what I can do as a coach is give you things to think about to help you make that decision. And so I have four things I want to give you to think about. The first is when you move from thinking about it as giving up and you think about it more so as I've had enough. And so sometimes we can think about staying in the situation because we feel like we're going to give up on another person. We didn't give them a fair shot at getting it together. We didn't give the situation enough time. And that's coming from a place of almost guilt. But when you move beyond that guilt and you get to a point where you say, forget all that giving up, I've had enough, that's when you know it's time to go. And sometimes you have to work through that because we all feel guilty whenever we really want something to work, or if we really care about the other person, then we feel guilty whenever we make the decision to no longer stick with it. But at a certain point, you've had enough. And that goes into my next point. The second point is when you are tired of being sick and tired. And I know y'all heard that before. When you're just tired of being sick and tired, you get to a point where you say, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of going through this. I'm tired of them cheating on me. I'm tired of them disrespecting me. I'm tired of them just continuously not valuing me. That's when you know that it's time to let it go. Also, the third one is when you see leaving more as a blessing than a curse. Because at first you look at leaving, you're going to be in all of this pain. You got to go through these feelings of withdrawal from the fact that you no longer have this person, that this person may go out and get somebody else, and now you're watching them make somebody else happy. You're just going through all of these emotions. But when you get to a point where you realize that if you stay with them, that it's gonna hurt you even more, and that leaving them is actually more of a blessing, then that's when you know it's time to go. And finally, when you know that you've given your all, but your all is not enough. When you know you have poured into that person, you've given them your heart, your time, your attention, your affection. Spiritually, you poured into that person. Physically, y'all have done things that you poured into that person, and you know that that's not enough to get them to where you really desire for them to be, then you know that it's time to let it go. Because the right person for you, you will just know. You will feel it. You won't ask all of these questions whether you should leave or not, because they're going to create an environment where it says that you need to stay. And they give you reason to stay. And it's not because they're trying to make you feel guilty. It's not because you feel feelings of you feel guilty. Oh, that's what I just said. But it's not coming from that place. It's coming from a place of, this is the environment I'm creating to show you that I am the right person. And so if you continuously asking yourself whether you should be with a person, if they're continuously making you feel guilty about wanting to leave, any of those things, then it may not be the right situation. The right person for you will create an environment where you feel comfortable staying. You will want to stay. And so that's what I have for you today. Listen, if you're not following me on Instagram, shame on you. And subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe, share these videos. I appreciate y'all love. I appreciate all y'all support. At the end of the day, thank you.